そういえば、いつもやってるけど、定休日とかないのか？
How's it going, everyone? My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to 9 Episode 2. It looks like we are moving into just casual talk now. Back to the slice of life. Maybe for just a few minutes, if anything. In the last episode, it was a little crazy. We got to run into the Vega members yet again. And Yoichi, because, well, he was there. He didn't know what he was talking about. He didn't know what he was really roping himself into, but I think he'll be okay. Hopefully he doesn't accidentally become a victim. I think he'll be all right, since the commander, whatever his name is a friend of his. By choice or by force, I have no idea. But anyways, interesting little conflict there. There was a little bit of force used by Ghost, so there's that. We also found out that she has multiple artifacts. She is a dangerous one. But yeah, let's have a little bit of slice of life for this one, shall we?
年中無休？年末年始は閉めるよ。あとはおじいさまに外せない用事ができた時とか、体調崩しちゃった時とか。働き者のおじいさまね。たまには休んだらって言うと俺から趣味を奪うなって。
俺の食生活は九条のおじいさんに支えられていると言っても過言じゃないからな。いつも本当にありがとうございます。
おじいさまに伝えておくね。新見くんもいつもご来店ありがとうございます。
You know, for a character that we've never actually seen or really talked to, except for maybe like once in episode 1, he honestly, he's a real one. He's a homie.
いちご食べないの？食べてあげようじゃないか。
やめろ。俺は最後に食べるタイプなんだ。
I bat Sora's hand away, protecting my precious strawberry. None of us brings up the topic of Vega throughout the rest of our meeting. I wonder how many times we've gathered like this now. While we have made some progress in that time, we can't really say we've achieved all that much. Things have reached a standstill. I wonder if there really is anything I missed that could break this deadlock. And I wonder if that ghost girl really is closer to us than we think. For now, all we can do is wait and see. I'm getting tired of saying that, but I also have no intention of disobeying Sophie. Besides, if I do anything reckless, I might get Sora and the others embroiled in the mess as well. Though I do want to look good in front of the girls, right now I need to suppress my wannabe hero urges and remain calm. Our enemy is the type who employs violence without hesitation. If I want to be able to do anything about her, I have to get stronger. At the very least, strong enough to protect the people around me. I can't afford to waste time. Which is why we're in slice of life mode, right? Right? Come on, game. Give us a little bit of, like, just chillin'. And I guess that chillin' just went on by. It's been like 5 days. Yeah, there we go. A week has passed since then. This whole time, we've obeyed Sophie's instructions to the letter. I went back to my parents' house for the holidays so that I'd be less likely to run into the girl in the hood. Kujo hasn't left home for anything other than work. I don't quite know what Yuki's been up to, but I'm pretty sure she hasn't been getting into it with Vega. Vega held their meetup as planned during Golden Week. However, it seems they failed to find any new allies. All the people who showed up were just regular fans of Mobius Ring, not users. Kosaka-senpai told us that herself, and I believe her. What's more, Kosaka-senpai says Ghost was a no-show for the meetup. Considering how dismissive she was of Yoichi, she's probably only interested in real users, so it's not surprising that she didn't bother to go. On the other hand, it looks like Takamine just wants more comrades no matter who they are. Whether they're a user or not doesn't really seem to matter so long as they're into the anime. Even though he knew Yoichi wasn't a user, Takamine apparently still invited him to the meetup. Plus, he told everyone there about artifacts and Vega. Kosaka-senpai said that all the people who showed up had a good time, but no one seemed to seriously believe anything Takamine had said. Later, Yoichi told me that Takamine kind of freaked him out, and that he'd refused the invitation to join Vega. A paradise for users? Honestly, I'm starting to think Takamine is all bark and no bite. From what I can tell, he's just overexcited since his favorite anime has become real. and he's letting the fact that he's one of the few with special powers go to his head. That said, he was ready to use his powers on me, and the fact that he's so far gone makes him much more dangerous than if he was a rational guy. He's nothing like Ghost, and Kosaka-senpai is pretty much on our side. I wouldn't say that, but whatever. In short, Rig Veda is an organization in name only. Its members don't share any common goal or common values. That's probably why their plans aren't going so well. I'm not surprised they hadn't been able to get any more users to join. We still haven't figured out what unknown advantage we hold over Ghost and the others though, so basically neither side has made any progress and we're in a deadlock. So slice of life, right? Please?
はい、連絡事項は以上です。嘘です。新しい本が届いたそうなので、図書委員の子は図書室に集合だそうです。はい、以上。日直さん。
We stand, bow, and sit back down. Miss Naruse says goodbye and walks out the door.
かけるちゃん、帰りましょう。
あ
I get up and sling my bag over my shoulder. As I head for the door with Yoichi, I glance back at Kujo. She's chatting with her friends. I was thinking we should all get together now that Golden Week is over, but it's not like we'd have anything to talk about even if we did. Guess I'll just go home for today.
連休どうだった？
実家に帰った。やっぱ飯作ってもらえるのはいいな。掃除も洗濯もしなくていいし。
家近いんでしょ？そのまま実家にいればいいのに。
前に話したろ。
ああ、思い出した。家族いるといかがわしい動画安心して見られないもんね。
言ってねえよそんなこと。俺の部屋がもうないんだよ。んで、お前は？
女の子とデート。
Yeah, right.
お、やるな。
のつもりだった。
なんだよ、してないのか。
だってカケルのせいで振られちゃったんだもん。
またそれか。
だってカケルが女の子奪っていったじゃん、二人も。
奪ったって。高坂先輩は後で合流したんだろ。
来たよ。来たけどね。あなたはカケル様のご友人？カケル様のご趣味は？好みのタイプは？
Oh no.
そんな質問ばっかりでしたよ。
She has some sort of vendetta, and it's very weird.
ああ、そう。
つまんなかった。超つまんなかった。
What?
不愉快だったからスカトロ趣味のペド野郎って言っておいた。
Huh?
お前、なんつうことを。
Okay, even if she is like really weird and you know, we gotta be very cautious about her and all that. You don't go and say that.
なんなの？どういう関係？
いや、妹の友達。からかわれてるんだよ俺は。
Yeah, let's just keep it at teasing.
そうは見えなかったけど。
フードかぶってた方は神社で話したんだろ。
話してないよ。ずっとガム噛んでたし。なんか怖いねあの子。何したの？カケル睨まれてたでしょ。
してねえよ何も。
なんかないるんだよな。何も努力してないのに女の子が寄ってくる人。
なんだよそれ。
九条さんに高坂先輩にフードの子に妹ちゃんに。ハーレム漫画の主人公ですか君は。
Damn, it's like we're playing a visual novel.
アホか。妹を数に入れるな。
紹介して。
絶対嫌だ。
いいもん。勝手に仲良くなるもん。じゃあね。
ああ、またな。
Is he gonna follow us home like he did in episode 1? Yoichi turns toward the station while I keep walking down the street. Wait, they kind of already met. I arrive home without incident. I make my way through the building entrance and reach my apartment.
ただいま。
I don't know if we're alone. I yank off my shoes and shuffle over to the fridge. I take out a bottle of tea, toss my bag down on the bed, and slake my thirst. I guess we are alone. Now then, what to do? Recently, I've always been busy with one thing or another, but now I'm free. Maybe I should start rebuilding my model collection? I don't have all the tools, but I can just make the base models for now. Well, first things first, I go to the bathroom, get changed, and flop down on my bed. I'm bored. Thinking I might as well kill some time with a movie, I sit back up. Just then, I hear my door open. A certain someone leaves the door standing wide open as she saunters into my room.
ただいま
Well, if she wasn't here before us, well, she's gonna be here after
い
us.
やただいまじゃねえよ。何普通に来てるんだよ。
夜くらいはいいって言ったじゃん。
言ったけどさ。
今日みやこ先輩がご飯作りに来てくれたりしないの？
何も聞いてない。
そっか、じゃあ来ないかな。
Sora sits down and splays her legs out totally at ease. Why does she always want to come over to my place so badly?
明るいうちに帰れよ。んじゃねえよ。
ご飯一緒に食べるつもりですけど。
はあ？
一緒にご飯食べる、ニーヤンに駅まで送ってもらう。なんて無駄のないプランでございましょう。
ずうずうしいなこいつ。
ニーニと食べるって言ったらお父さんがご飯代くれた。5000円も贅沢できる。
That is actually a surprisingly big amount for dinner.
よし、何食べるか考えとけ。
単純だな。
お前が利益をもたらす限り俺は優しい兄だ。
クズかよ。ソフィーからは何もないの？
ないな。呼びかけても反応がないあたりゴーストの監視に集中してるのかもな。
監視ってどうやってるんだろうね。
さあな。
あの人にもバレないくらいのステルス性能なら私ほんといらないじゃんね。
かもな。
I wake up my laptop while I talk and start surfing the web, excuse me. Sora pulls out her phone and our conversation dies down. I guess there's no news of there being another incident. We don't do anything in particular for the next few hours. Just kill time until sunset. Right as I finish the video I'm watching, Sora looks up from her rhythm game and mutters,
にーに
うん
ー、腹減った。
そろそろ行くか。
焼肉行こう、焼肉。
焼肉か。贅沢だな。
あ、5000円じゃ足りない？足りるよね。
駅裏に1800円だっけな。90分食べ放題の店がある。
安い、そこ行こう。
yeah, cheat my ass.
制服に匂いつくぞ。
あ、じゃあ着替えちゃおう。覗いてもいいけど撮影は禁止ね。
ばっかじゃねえの。先に外出てる。
おーい、すぐ行きまーす。
I exit the apartment, leaving Sora behind. After I wait outside for a few minutes, Sora appears.
ごめん、お待たせ。待った。
クソ待った。
あのさ、寝たふりしてるんだから今来たとこって言いなさいよ。そんなノリ悪いから友達いないんだよ。は？今舌打ちした？は？
行くぞ。
焼肉、焼肉。
くっつくな、熱い。
照れるなよ、いいじゃんかよ。実は兄貴もテンション上がってんだろ。
You know, barbecue actually doesn't seem too bad.
その通りだ。走るぞ。
おい、マジかよ、待って、ちょっと待って、早いよ、はしゃぐなよ、小学生か。
I sprint away, trying to shake Sora. Like, I'm not really hungry, but I could go for a little bit of barbecue of something along those lines.
腹いっぱいだな。
でもあれだね、値段相応だったね。
十分うまかったけどな。
美味しかったけど、この前行った焼肉屋さんみたいにお肉柔らかくなかった。硬かった。
Oh man, the other day I had some prime rib sandwiches, and oh my god, they were so tender. It was oh so perfect. Just, I don't know, like the bread on the sandwiches, there was just too much bread and maybe too much meat. There was just a lot of it, and I scarfed it down for it was a lunch. I could not even eat dinner, but damn, it was good.
いつ？この前っていつ？
先月の頭の日曜？
みんなで行ったの？おとんとおかんと。
まあ、はい。
呼べよ。なんで俺抜きでちょっといい焼肉食ってんだよ。呼べよ。
いや、わざわざ呼ぶの悪いかなーって。
Yeah, honestly, I'd be so upset if my family went to like a restaurant of any sort without me. I would be really sad.
いや日曜だろ。行くよ。超行くよ。いっつも俺抜きでいいもん食ってんのかお前ら。
あ、着いた。お兄ちゃん、送ってくれてありがとう。
We arrive at the station and Sora cuts the conversation short. Sighing, I stop outside the ticket barrier.
気をつけて帰れよ。自転車だよな。
何が？
駅から家まで。
うん。 行きも帰りもお父さんに送ってもらってるよ。
ほんと至れり尽くせりだなお前。
だって可愛い娘に何かあったら大変でしょ。
あ、俺んち来るのそういうことか。おとんの仕事終わるまで時間潰してるのか。
そうっすね。父上からもそれを推奨されておりますね。
ほんと俺の負担考えてねえなうちの親は。
負担ってなんだよ。こんな可愛い妹と一緒に楽しく過ごせるんだからご褒美でしょうが。お礼言ってもいいくらいですよ。
血のつながりがなかったらお前みたいなやつ絶対シカトしてるわ。
そういうリアルに心に来る発言は控えていただいてもよろしい？
ほれ帰れ。ちゃんとおとんに今から電車乗るって連絡しとけよ。
分かってます分かってます。ニーニも気をつけなよ。
ああ、じゃあな。
じゃあね、おやすみ。
I see Sora off and then head for home, excuse me. Yeah, nothing happening. Just a chill night. Very uneventful, which is, I guess, what they're aiming for. Along the way, I pull out my phone and check the time. It's just past 8. Since we made full use of our 90 minutes, it's a bit later than when I would usually return home. But while the streets are no longer full of office workers going home, or students hanging out after club, they're not exactly empty either. We've practically confirmed that Ghost is the user of the evil eye, but I doubt that she would make a move until later at night. The first girl who got petrified was attacked on her way home from cram school. I looked up the timetables of all the cram schools in the area, and apparently some of the later ones go on until 10. If that girl stopped by the park for a while, we can assume that she killed some time there, but even at the latest, she must have been petrified around 11. Late, but not extremely late. I would call that really, really late. What the fuck? Late at night at the park. This is a dumb idea, but if I just go home, it'll eat at me. There are a few things I want to check out anyway, so I change course and head for the park. I'm down for it. I know we're supposed to be laying low, but it's all good. It takes me 10 minutes to reach the park. After a moment's hesitation, I decide to go in. Surprisingly, it's not deserted. There's a couple making out on a bench and a group of 5 guys horsing around. If anything, it's lively. Breathing a sigh of relief, I turn and focus on one bench in particular. The stone statue which sat there a few days ago is gone. I wonder if that girl's parents already buried her. No one's reporting on the petrification incident in the news anymore. It's possible the media is avoiding talking about it to prevent a panic. After all, the public has no idea how anyone could have been petrified. It's also possible they just have no new information to report. Interest has started dying down on the internet too. In just half a month, the world has forgotten about that poor girl's death. Well, that's kind of how it goes. Has it really only been half a month? It's possible the key to discovering the unknown advantage that we have over our foe lies here. Why is Ghost obsessed with me? What makes me so different? A few things do come to mind, but most of them have nothing to do with users or artifacts. Kujo and Yuichi were with me when we first saw the statue, but I was the only one who stayed behind. Was Ghost watching me from somewhere nearby as I waited for the police? Does she hold a grudge against me because I reported the incident? Excuse me. No. That doesn't sound right. Perhaps she left something behind which connected her to the crime. Maybe she's afraid I noticed that something. That would at least explain why she's gunning for me, the weakest member of our group. But what? I examine every inch of the bench. Well, even if there was something to be found at one point, there's no way it's still here. Yeah, I'm sure they got the right personnel out here to, like, do a full-on investigation of the crime. And if there was anything, it's gone. Does that mean I've already seen enough to be able to solve this mystery? Hell if I know. I can't really make the prediction. I'm really just going with the idea that, yeah, it probably is Ghost. I sit down on the bench and pick through my memories. To be honest, I don't really remember much about that day. Recalling every niggling little detail is probably impossible at this point. Assuming Ghost is the user of the evil eye, then what exactly is she after? We don't know enough about her to really be asking that, do we? Since she's working with Takamine, I imagine she's also looking for other users. but could it be that her goal isn't to recruit them, but to kill them? What if the girl she petrified was also a user? If Ghost lured that girl here knowing that she was a user and killed her on top of that, then that means she plans her moves. If the petrified girl was a user, how did Ghost even find that out? And why would she kill her? Wait, hold up. The last time the artifact spilled into our world, Iris petrified the demons, aka the users, before reclaiming their artifacts. If the petrified girl was a user, then the current user of the evil eye would be doing the same thing Iris did in the past. Does that mean that Ghost is Iris herself? Or maybe someone related to her? That was talked about in the previous video, if I remember correctly. Or the one before that. There is a possibility of that. In that case, from her perspective, we would be the demons, the bad guys. Is that the worst case scenario that Sophie was worried about? Did she order us to remain on standby because she was concerned for our safety? Was she afraid that her counterpart, who's willing to use more extreme methods than her, would kill us? Everything fits. It makes a great deal of sense too. But this is no place to be standing around thinking. I better head home before it gets too late. Actually, is anywhere safe? If Ghost really is from another world, can't she just teleport wherever she wants? Still, even if that is true, I should probably go home. And it's gotta be safer than here at least. Preparing to leave, I lift my head. Uh-oh, we're gonna see something? And instantly freeze. Uh-oh. I waited too long. Looking around, I realized that both the couple I saw earlier and the group of boys are already gone. Ha ha ha. Hey. In front of me is a lone girl standing in a patch of moonlight.
Ghost.
よ、お兄ちゃん。
She gives me a bone-chilling smile. Shit, I totally fucked up. I warned Sora a dozen times to be careful, but I didn't take my own damn advice. I was cocky. Learning I was a singularity made me overconfident. I figured I can handle anything that came my way. Where'd that foolhardiness come from? I can't even use my own artifact.
こんな場所にたった一人で。随分と余裕だな。舐めてんのか？それとも俺に会いたかったのか？おい。
どうしてそう俺に突っかかる？
Yeah, I think that is the best question to ask here. Let's see if we can get information.
先に突っかかってきたのはてめえだろ。
妹を人質に取ったような電話をされたら、あんな態度にもなる。
その大事な妹に俺たちを探らせなきゃこうはならなかった。全部てめえのせいだろ。
Sora was investigating Kosaka-senpai, not you guys. Just as I'm about to say that out loud, I stop myself. Not only is arguing pointless, it's a straight-up bad idea. Assuming that she is the user of the evil eye and the evil eye's activation conditions are what were written in Miss Naruse's documents, then I'm already within her range. She basically has a knife to my throat, and one little push, I'm dead. This is no time for acting tough. I need to do my best not to provoke her. And in the meantime, I need to find a way to escape her field of vision. I need to assume I'm dealing with a hardened killer here.
そうだな。悪かったよ。
おいおい、謝んのかよ。ダッセーな。
なんとでも言ってくれ。そっちが俺たちに危害を加えようとしない限り、俺たちもそっちに何かするつもりはない。
やるしかねえとか言ってなかったか？あの威勢はどうしたよ。
実力差を痛感した。俺たちはお前たちにかなわない。張り合うことこそダセーだろ。
That is true. Like, we are actually quite literally backing away because of that one sole fact.
なんだよ、そうか。そこまで言われちゃあな。
Ghost looks overjoyed. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I feel like she's gotten less hostile.
俺もよ。別に好き好んでお前らに突っかかってたわけじゃねえんだぜ。ユーザー同士仲良くやりてえって思ってんのさ。ほんとだぜ。だから趣味の合わねえあいつともつるんでる。なのにな、あんな態度取られちまったらこっちもトゲトゲしくなるってもんさ。だろ？だがまあそっちが萎えちまってんのに俺だけ生きってんのもダセえよな。
Okay. Are we good then?
いいぜ。そういうことなら
俺ももうお前らには絡まねえよ。水に流そうじゃねえか。なあ。
Alright, cool. I'll totally believe you.
マジか。
Yeah, I'm not totally believing her. I'm so shocked I accidentally let slip my doubts. She's willing to back off? She wants to get along? She was only being this aggressive because we provoked her? And if we just talk things out, she won't even want to fight? Does that mean she's not the user of the evil eye? So, what, she's just a sharp-tongued girl with a quick temper? No, wait, Sophie said that she was almost certain Ghost was the user of the evil eye. That being said, there's still no concrete proof. The question is, do I trust Ghost?
そう警戒すんなよ。まあ仕方ねえけどよ。食うか？
Oh, what, gum? She holds out a stick of gum. I give her a blank stare. In response, she scoffs and pops it into her mouth.
ねえ本名言っちまった。まあいっか、前も言っちまったし。あいつの言うことは気にすんな。理想郷がどうだの人殺し容認だの。あいつその場のノリで話すからな。
Oh, no, we get it 100%. Like, I really can't take him seriously.
ま、こっちも悪かったわな。敵なんて言われたらそりゃ身構える。本当にいらねえの？ソーダ味。うまいぞ。
いや、いい。
あっそ。
She turns to the side and blows a bubble. What's with her friendly attitude? Wait, what if we have this backwards? What if she's not the problematic one? What if it is Takamine, the commander, that actually is the user of the evil eye? You know, how else is he actually going to have her work for him in his little group or whatever? He has to have some sort of ability that really pulls people into him. And this is way too drastic a change. Was I just misunderstanding things all along? But seriously, I'm not picking up any hostility at all. In fact, she's so cordial, I don't know how to react. Can I really trust her? Well, there's one thing I'm sure of. She's a much stronger user than any of us. It's still possible she's the user of the evil eye, but if she's not coming after us, then I have no reason to provoke her. Yeah, let's just go with the flow for now. I'm not perceptive enough to be able to tell if she's faking it anyway.
つか、お前こんなとこで何やってんの？
ああ、いや。
まあいいや、どうでも。楽しくおしゃべりするような間柄でもないしな。悪かったな。邪魔しちまってよ。
いや、誤解が解けてよかったよ。
誤解ね。これからはお互い干渉しないようにしようぜ。今さら仲良しこよしも無理だろ。
そうだな。そうしよう。
決まりだな。じゃあな。
ああ、じゃあ。
Ghost turns her back to me as I get to my feet. But then she turns back around and lifts a finger to catch my attention.
最後に一つ聞きてえんだけど。
あ
まさか本気にしたのか？
は？
Oh. Well, we tried. A stigma appears on Ghost's face. Her pupil glows with a bewitching
た
light.
った数分話しただけで警戒解くなよ。バカかお前。
Her lips curl into a contemptuous sneer. She's wrong, though. I never let my guard down. We kind of did. I've been looking for a chance to run this whole time. But despite that, the moment her stigma appeared, I became unable to move. I can't look away from her stigma. No, her eyes. The light sucks me in, making it impossible to even blink. I'm losing feeling in my right fingers and toes. She trapped me in her gaze. There's no doubt about it. This power is...
全身が石になるまでちょ
Yep,
っと
there
時
it
間
is.
がかかる。
Never
ゆ
mind.
っくりとおしゃべりしようじゃねえか。なあ。
I thought they were gonna pull like a little like, well, wait a minute, you think it's her, but it's actually somebody else sort of move. But no, it, you know, common sense, I guess, wins here. Petrification. My arms and legs are being turned to stone. She's the user of the evil eye. I struggle desperately, trying to escape the evil eye's gaze. I'm not completely immobilized. I can still move a little, but just not as nearly as much as I'd like. It takes all my strength to just twitch a finger. And because my gaze is fixed on hers, I can't move my head. I want to curse, but I can't move my tongue well enough to get the words out. I can't feel anything below my right calf or right elbow either. God damn it. Shit. Death. That single word flashes through my mind, and I erupted in a cold sweat. To think a single lapse in judgment proved fatal.
ペラペラ喋るのは小物っぽいからやめたいんだよ。けど暇なんだよな、終わるまで待ってるの。なぜ突っかかるかだっけ？教えてやるよ。それはお前がユーザーだからだ。
Wow, Kakeru actually predicted it.
欲しいのさ、俺は。お前のアーティファクトが。てめえみてえな中途半端に正義感持ってるやつはめんどくせえからな。ゴミみたいに弱いくせに絶対にいつか面倒を起こしやがる。だからお前から始めることにした。てめえの妹でも九条都でもあの中二の女でもなく、お前から殺すことにした。
Wow.
別に恨みなんざなんもねえよ。お前に対して何の感情もねえ。ただユーザーだから殺す。お前が終わったら次は妹だ。それなら寂しくないだろ、お兄ちゃん。
お前は
すげえな、喋れるのか。
イリスか。
急にアニメの話かよ。お前も司令官殿と同類か。寒いぜ、くだらねえ。
She could just be trying to collect all the artifacts for herself, just to use them. I mean, that could also be a thing. Not that she's set on a mission, but she just wants them all. She laughs my question off. So she's not Iris or anyone related to her. Unlike Sophie, she's just a bona fide human. So then, why? Why is she stealing artifacts? Why is she killing people?
ユーザー相手じゃ進行が遅いな。じれったいぜ。さっさとよこしな。
Ghost draws closer and glares at me even harder with her evil eye. Her stigma flashes, growing brighter. The loss of sensation creeps up my body. I'm being turned to stone. I prepare myself for the end, but just then... A black shadow flies between us. Clicking her tongue, Ghost leaps backward. The paralysis, there we go, fades, and the oppressive power binding me vanishes. I've been saved. Oh.
生きてる？
なんとか。
そうよかった。
After our curt exchange, Sophie turns to Ghost.
困るのよね、その子を殺されたら将来性がありそうだから。
なるほど。
Ghost dons a maniacal grin and spits out her gum. She knows her. She doesn't seem the least bit perturbed by the dramatic arrival of a floating plushie, which means she knows both about the other world and the people who live there.
下手に動かない方がいいわよ。石になった部位が破損したら取り返しがつかないから。
I look down at myself. My right hand is petrified from the fingers to the shoulder, while my right leg is stone to the middle of my thigh. I can stand but not walk. Just trying puts me off balance and I nearly fall. I might have gotten a temporary reprieve, but the situation is still dire.
どけよ。てめえに用はない。
お断り。そっちこそ引いてくれるかしら。痛い目見るわよ。
痛い目いいぜ、やってみろよ。だよな。できねえ。できるはずがねえ。そんなぬいぐるみじゃ何もできない。
Sophie makes no reply to Ghost's taunts. Does this girl know more about Sophie than we do? How? There's something strange about the way she's acting.
もう一度だけ言うぞ。どけよ。そいつが石になって死んでいく様をただ黙って見てろ。
かける？
あ
引くまでもないけれど逃げられる？
悪い。無理そうだ。
でしょうね。じゃあせめて目を閉じていなさい。石像になりたくないのなら。
おいおい、忘れてねえか？俺のアーティファクトはそれだけじゃないぜ。
A different stigma appears on the back of Ghost's hand. Chills run down my spine.
かける？避けなさい。
無理だ。
I try to jump to the side using my good foot, but I just end up losing my balance. Something slams into my chest. Pain lances through me. I fall backward and hit the ground hard. There's a dull thud as my back collides with the pavement. Panicking, I look down at my arms and legs to make sure they didn't break during the fall. Fortunately, they're both fine. As dumb as it is, I only think to worry about my chest after that. I put my working left hand to my chest to assess the damage. There's no blood and my clothes aren't even ripped. As far as I can tell, there's no physical wound, just pain. Damn, that scared me. But I guess this artifact is like that guy's flames. They're not truly physical manifestations of energy, but spiritual ones.
さっきから不思議なんだが
Ghost walks toward me, clenching and unclenching her stigma-inscribed fist.
てめえなんで力を使わね
お前と違って安売りはしない主義なんだよ。
えあっそまあどうでもいいけど選べ痛みを感じず石になって死ぬか激痛にのたうち回って死ぬか
私がそれを許すと思っているの？
もういいってそういうの消えろ
Ghost sweeps her arm at Sophie. An arrow with a massive arrowhead cuts through the air. In response, Sophie...
まったく嫌に
She just takes it, doesn't she? Gets stabbed. The plushie bursts and then vanishes into nothingness. You've got to be kidding me. This can't be happening.
ソフィー。
やっと順番が回ってきたなお兄ちゃん答えは出たか何睨んでんだよああ悪いそれが答えかいいぜお望み通り石にしてやるその方が俺も楽でいい
The Sigma on her face reappears. Once again, my body is paralyzed. I can feel the petrification working its way through me. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it! Am I really just gonna end up petrified? Am I really gonna die just like this? Isn't there anything I can do? There has to be something. Why can't I use my powers? Where the hell's my goddamn artifact? Why won't it come when I call? If I'm really a user, now's the time, isn't it? Now's the time I should be awakening to my abilities. Anything, anything. As long as it helps me survive, as long as it helps me defeat this monster, I'll take any power at all. Hurry up and awaken already. Awaken, goddammit! Ghost clicks her tongue and takes a step back. Don't tell me it finally happened. No, looks like I was getting ahead of myself. My powers are still not dormant. Or are still dormant, excuse me. I'm still as screwed as I was 2 seconds ago.
また邪魔が入ったお前人望だけはあるな
何
I struggle to raise myself up and look where Ghost's looking. Standing there is... Why? Why is she back? Sora, who's supposed to be at home right now. She's gritting her teeth, her hands balled up into fists. She glares at Ghost, trying to seem more threatening than she is. It's taking everything she has to keep her trembling legs from collapsing. But she's not backing down.
どうして
お兄ちゃんを助けに来たかけなげだな泣けるぜ
お兄ちゃんをいじめるな
はいじめるなってそうかい悪かったよ
Oh,
違
no,
うんだ
she's,
俺はいじめてるつもりはねえんだよ
Oh, do not worry, Sora. She's not bullying us. She's just killing us. You know, very, very slight difference.
殺す気なんだよ
Sora takes a step back. But then she glances over at me, still lying on the ground, and strengthens her resolve. She steps forward and stabs a finger out at Ghost.
許さないお兄ちゃんは殺させない
おーかっこいいじゃねえかどうするつもりだあ
Honestly, cool CG, but I have no idea what the fuck she's doing.
ソラもういい逃げろ
意地張るなって逃げとけよてめえの力はもう知ってる姿を消すんだろいいぜ逃げろよま俺には効かねえからな後でゆっくり探すさこいつを石にしてからな
お ちゃんは殺させない。
それはもう聞いた。別にお前からでもいいんだぜ。もうダメだな。ダメだ。獲物を前に舌なめずりは三流だっけか。誰かさんが大声出したせいで余裕がないってのにな。さっさと済ませようぜ。
そいつと目を合わせるな。逃げろ。
逃げない。私がこいつを。
俺を
消してやる。
へえ。
Oh shit. Her stigma's like all over.
なんと。
Her stigma has spread to her left hand. No, not just her left hand. It's on her arms, chest, and neck too. Sora's stigma is supposed to only be on her back. Did it spread in response to her willpower? That probably means her power's grown. But that might not necessarily be a good thing. Sophie's warning flashes through my mind. I still vividly remember what happened to that guy who was swallowed up by his powers and set the school ablaze. The way his stigma had spread was strikingly similar to how Sora's looks right now. This isn't good.
やめろ。空、力を使うな。
お前なんか
空。
お前なんか消えちゃ
Her massive stigma flashes and glows, and then Sora shoots a swirling blast of light at Ghost.
マジかよ。
The light swallows her whole.
余裕ぶっこいた結果がこれか。ざまあねえな。
Ghost grins ruefully and then looks down at her hand as it grows transparent. And not only her hand, her whole body is fading away, as if she's truly turned into a ghost. What the hell is going on? Sora's power is supposed to be manipulating people's presence, not making them invisible. But this is...
なるほどね。透明になるなんて生優しいもんじゃなさそうだな。
そのまま消えちゃ
悔しいが、そうなっちまうみたいだな。
Despite her words, Ghost doesn't seem phased at all. She casually stuffs her invisible right hand into her pocket.
じゃあな、お兄ちゃん。また会おうぜ。
She thrusts her barely visible left hand toward me.
お前は必ず殺す。
Still smiling, she gives me a venomous glare. And then... I don't think she's gone forever. I think she's just, like, literally not perceivable, which isn't a good thing for her because, well, and any bit of her power isn't going to have any effect if nobody can perceive it.
消えた。
お兄ちゃん大丈夫。
あ。
I'm still unable to move, so Sora runs over to me. When she sees my petrified arm and leg, she starts panicking.
大丈夫じゃないじゃん。どうしよう。これどうしたらいいの。
落ち着きなさい。時間はかかるでしょうけどちゃんと治るわよ。
Hey, Sophie.
なんだ治るんだ。あれ
さあ、かけるを自宅まで運ぶわよ。もっとも私は手伝えないけれど。
ソフィー。
何よ。
何よって。
死んじゃったかと。
Wait, Sora was just kind of watching all that go down?
死ぬわけないでしょ。何度も話したけど、これは幻体、かりそめの体なの。本体はピンピンしてるわよ。
そうだったのか。
心配かけちゃったわね。謝るつもりはないけれど。さあ、ソラ、役立たずのかけるを運んであげなさい。
立てる。
厳しいな。悪い。肩貸してくれ。
捕まって。
With Sora's help, I managed to get back on my feet.
おっと
大丈夫か。
それニーニが聞くことじゃないでしょ。ゆっくりね、一歩ずつ。
ああ。
石化した部分、多少の衝撃は大丈夫だけれど、 案外脆いから本当に気をつけなさいよ。
本当に治るんだよな。
ええ。帰って落ち着いたら詳しく話してあげるわよ。
空にも聞きたいことがある。
それも後でね。行くよ。
ああ。
With a Herculean effort, I start shambling forward, and Sora sticks close to me, matching my pace. Ghost has disappeared. No, Sora made her disappear. She beat someone she shouldn't have stood a chance against, and all we had to sacrifice for it was an arm and a leg. When all said and done, well, that's not a bad trade. However, this whole incident only happened because of my carelessness. Because of me, Sora had to be reckless and take on a massive burden, despite how scared she was. Even if this is one of the best outcomes we could have hoped for, I can't be happy about it.
慌てなくていいから、ゆっくりね。
I couldn't do a damn thing, and even now I'm relying on my sister. I'm pathetic. Nah, it's all good. We're still alive, we're still in it.
着いた。
Yep, and with that, we end the episode. Wowzers. Alright, so much for staying low. So much for laying low, I guess. And also, so much for my slice of life episode. That was the complete opposite. This is probably the craziest episode yet. Or video, sorry. Anyways, yeah, wow. We still don't get to see Kakeru's power, but we got to see, I guess, the true effect that Sora can bring out with her abilities. I'm not sure if we really saw that with Kujo. It's possible that we were going to and just didn't. But we did see that in Kujo's powers, there was more that she could quote-unquote steal rather than, like, physical items, which I would say is, like, the hidden ability there. And Sora making people disappear, I guess you could say, is the hidden ability there as well, rather than killing off the presence of herself and others. This is, like, a whole nother step forward. But I don't know. Maybe there's more to see out of Kujo. There's hopefully a lot more to see out of Kakeru. And just wow. Surprised with how everything went down there. The game tried to fool me, and it kind of did, but I think we made the correct predictions, or at least I did. I mean, it was kind of obvious that Ghost appeared to be the main, baddie here, the user of the evil eye, if you will, given the fact that she had the capability of using a lot of powers. She had a lot of artifacts at her disposal, so it did make sense, but I did throw in that one little prediction there at the end, a, other possibility, but nope, Ghost is just fucked up. It is what it is. Thank you all for watching this one. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that fancy jazz, and wow, excited for the next one. Hope you guys are as well. Take it easy.